Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Before we jump into today's video, I have a question for you. What is one piece of technology you can't do without on a road trip? You're going on your own grand tour, what are you taking with you? For me, I've got this thing that puts food into my mouth automatically when I'm hungry. It's voice activated, fits into the passenger seat, and what's it called? My wife. Let me know what you can't do without on a tour. Today's story. The new Top Gear presenters Chris Harris, Freddie Flintoff and Paddy McGuinness have discussed the differences in their versions of Top Gear to their predecessors, Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond and James May. They kind of backhandedly criticised Clarkson, Hammond and May for being too offensive and controversial. We saw the latest trio take on various different motorsports during their trip to Florida, while they travelled through the state in an old RV. Harris, Flintoff and McGuinness spoke to Distractify and discussed their recent escapades in and out of America. When asked about what it was like to bring their version of the show to America, Flintoff compared theirs to the controversial episode from Clarkson, Hammond and May in Southern America, saying, "I think you're a bit less offensive and a bit less controversial. When we go abroad, we want to interact with the people that are there. We don't just want to arrive as a British roadshow and take over. We want to meet people and hear their stories, interact with them and get involved in their motorsports. And that's what we did." McGuinness added, "I got the RV stuck and one of the locals heard that we were around and he came down. He watches us on BBC America and towed us out and we all had a barbecue. It was just more inclusive. It's pointless going around the world and just staying in a bubble and not speaking to anyone." The interviewer commented on how much fun they have on the show and quizzed them on anything that didn't make it onto the live show. Harris was quick to respond. "Some of the language is quite colourful off camera," he said. Flintoff went on to elaborate. "Off camera there's so much fun, it's just taken off, which I think is why we're doing all right at the minute, because it's just that atmosphere. But you've got to have your wits about you. If you're in the shower or going to the toilet, there's always a camera phone knocking about." It does sound like they have a lovely relationship, to be fair. Referring to the sticky situations that the trio have to put themselves in to bring the show to the next level, the hosts were asked how important it is to be scared for the episode to be a success. Harris replied, "It seems to me the main reason for Top Gear existing is to keep physiotherapists in the Bristol area really busy at the moment. I seem to be there the whole time because I'm getting old." Flintoff said, "We keep pushing every series. The ideas get bigger and bigger and bigger." Then McGuinness added that people like to be comfortable at home watching people push their limits. As a viewer, you like being sat in the comfort of your own home watching someone being pushed to the limits and being really uncomfortable. It's just something, it's nice, it's voyeuristic, but you're thinking, "Oh, that looks a bit tricky. I'm glad I'm sat at home watching it and not doing it." Harris responded jokingly, mocking himself and McGuinness. "One key difference here is that Fred, when he gets strapped up and is ready to do something, looks like he's an athlete. When you and I are strapped up, ready to do something dangerous, we look like your dad who's just gone walking for the first time." I'm quite enjoying Top Gear at the moment. I think it's important to remember that it's a different show with different ideas behind it. And look, I love the Grand Tour, but I won't ever say no to more car shows on TV, especially when there's a bit of friction between them like this. I don't ever think competition is a bad thing. It's all about how they innovate, and that's what keeps these shows so good. For more just like this, go to grandtournation.com, like and subscribe in that little box below, and see you in the next one.